I'm Meteorologist Cutter Martin with a check of your first alert forecast. Probably have noticed the changes outside. Clouds really rolled back in this afternoon, and that kept temperatures for most in the upper 50s to right around 60. And this evening, temperatures cool back through the 50s and into the upper 40s. Out the door tomorrow morning, similar to this morning, upper 30s and lower 40s on the map. Though I will say, with more clouds in the picture, I think some neighborhoods maybe 2-3 degrees warmer than it was this morning. Still jackets, coats for some across the board, a good idea. Notice Frederick with more clear sky tonight, colder at 35, Bel Air 39, 47, a little milder in Stevensville, 40 though Easton getting towards the Delaware state line. It will be chillier there versus our bayfront neighborhoods and communities. For Sunday brunch, it's chilly, maybe the indoor table or next to the heat lamp, or you sit in the sun. Brunchtime temperatures in the low to mid 50s. And then by dinner time, we're back in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Baltimore City going to be busy tomorrow. Of course, the Ravens in town taking on the Bears, lots of other activities. Here's a look at your neighborhood forecast. Fed Hill, 60 degrees. 62 at Edmonton, Curtis Bay, about the same. Roland Park, 62. Hamden, also in the lower 60s. So similar to today, the game begins, again, kickoff right around 1. Temperatures in the upper 50s. We will gradually warm past 60 degrees in many areas, though more clouds, especially as the game begins to wrap up. North and easterly breeze, kind of adding to the cool but comfortable factor of the day. And again, just because the clouds may look dark at times, like they did today, no rain in your forecast Sunday with a high of 62 in Westminster, 60 in Cumberland, 61 La Plata, Cambridge 62, Stevensville 61, Delaware State Line, Denton and Caroline County, for example, also in the lower 60s with a light breeze and a dry forecast. Where it's certainly not dry and we could have record rainfall, that is going to be in many of our Antilles nations here across the Caribbean. Now Category 1 Hurricane Melissa is very much on a strengthening trend. Forecast now to become a Cat 5. Was forecast to become a 4. We said it's possible that it could reach Category 5 status. Now forecast to do so. Slowly spinning south of Jamaica. Torrential rains and widespread flooding and landslides a likelihood. And then it will pass over Jamaica, making landfall there. Possibly a second landfall on Cuba. And maybe a third landfall in the Turks and Caicos before heading out to sea and possibly impacting Bermuda. So if you have cruise plans near and adjacent to the Bahamas, anywhere in the central and the western Caribbean, keep an eye on the forecast over the next 5 to 7 days. No tropical impacts here. Monday, we have a few more clouds late in the day, especially. Tuesday, rain chance late in the day, but I think the greatest rain chance is going to be Wednesday into Thursday. We'll start Wednesday morning. Again, we're dry. I think it's mainly the second half of Wednesday, more so around dinner time. The drive home, maybe 4, 5, 6 p.m. Wednesday night, as that clock rolls forward, 11 p.m., it's raining. And then we could wake up to some rain Thursday. Right now, looking like we will begin to dry out, but remain breezy and at least mostly cloudy Friday, Saturday, the first day of November. Nice weather back in the forecast, drying out and seasonably chilly. Again, complicated weather setup this work week. We'll keep you updated right here streaming and live on WJZ, on the go updates as well online and in the CBS News app. Have a great rest of your weekend.